same foot-dragging you engaged in when it came to the issue of rights with people with disabilities, terrified that people might be able to vindicate their rights in courts, or seeing that those rights would be enshrined in the Constitution might mean that people would no longer accept the failure of the state to deliver on the rights in the areas that are mentioned in the Covenant, like trade union rights, migrant rights and the rights of asylum seekers. Or the one aspect I do want to focus on, that's the one of housing. Article 11 of the Covenant said that the states parties to the present Covenant recognise the right of everyone to an adequate standard of living for himself and his family. I have problems with the gender description there, however, including adequate food, clothing and housing, and to the continuous improvement of living conditions. But it hardly needs to be said that this state has failed to allow its people to access adequate housing. The past three governments, from various ministers, from Alan Kelly to Simon Coveney to Owen Murphy and to the present incumbent, are failing the people of this country. The housing crisis we have will, when the history books are written, be the single biggest stain on our recent history. The craven facilitation of developers, building interests, financial speculators has resulted in an ongoing nightmare for thousands and thousands of our citizens. The obscenity of people sleeping rough, a scene that has become accepted by us, and the obscenity of rents that are impossible for the average earner to cover, the obscenity of the absence of affordable housing or apartments that are semi-permanent features. And minister after minister come in here and waffle about the market and the supply and how their plan will tweak the market and solve the complex problem. The only real housing policy that has been is to bend over backwards for real estate investment trusts, for vulture funds, for investment firms, developers and speculators, and ensure that their profits and their wish lists become whatever passes for a housing policy. And the results are to be seen everywhere in this state.